Shalom. Shalom, brothers and sisters and elders and everybody else in attendance. Giving honor to the creator of heaven and earth. My name is Yeshaya Yisrael, and I welcome you all to this particular channel. This channel being More Yeshaya Torah Lessons. This particular presentation, I don't even want to state whether it will be long or not, but it will be informative, brothers and sisters and elders and those included. This is called, as you can see, Promoting the Business of Good Business Partners, Part 2. There is a Part 1, and Creator willing, with us showing love to one another, there will be a Part 3. The information in this particular PowerPoint is given to me by direct, straight permission of the people who I've conversed with. Some of the people are in the United States. Some of them are not even in New York, and some people are not even inside the United States. All right? So this is something we just want to point out for reason and purposes. And for those who are in attendance, we thank you for the time, the patience, and the consideration to even watch. Next slide. Thank you. Let the promotion begin. The presentation brought to you is in promotion of services, items, and products sold to you or the public for your enlightenment, upliftment, and production. Now, what do I mean, brothers and sisters, when I say for your production? You will begin to see that some of the products that are offered, you will begin to see that you can produce things from that. So partly, brothers and sisters, this is in regards to promoting other brothers and sisters' businesses. We talk many cases as said, quote, black people, that we need to help each other and we need to support each other. Well, what I intend to do on this channel, in part, is to promote the businesses. And this is not to toot my own self on the back or anything of that sort. But I didn't charge the people anything to promote their business. Some things you do simply out the kindness of your heart. And some things you do out the kindness of your heart and production. So this is something we want to point out for edification purposes. I endorse and hope that the people who would watch this presentation, either live or later on when it is uploaded, do not ask anybody for free services or for free items or products. That is unfortunately another issue that we have as a people. You understand? So we want to wean ourselves out of that kind of mentality. I did a presentation and I want to emphasize and state that there's a difference between use and abuse. We can use this kind of thing right here, brothers and sisters, for promotion. And this can be abused if we don't know how to treat it correctly. How to take social media, for instance, for the upliftment of our brothers and sisters. You understand? This channel is not dedicated to debate. This is called, as the channel says, More Yeshaya Torah Lessons. Everyone presented in this particular presentation, as you see there in the PowerPoint at the end, says the people whose items are featured are upright, square-dealing individuals who are in good standing of character. I've known some of them in person. I've done business with some of them and conversed with some. You understand? So you won't have to sit there and deal with the aspect of shady people, disrespectful people, and things of that sort. All right? So, without further ado, giving honor and praise to the creator and the maker of heaven and earth. Next slide. A very reliable airline, a very reliable quote. United Airlines. That's the airlines I prefer to fly. See, the reason why I put that there, brothers and sisters, is because, and I don't mean to sound funny in saying this, we want to quote in a way, broaden our horizons. And one way I thought of doing that was to advertise just quickly, just briefly, the airline that I use when I go from the north to the south, or from the north to the west, or from the north to anywhere else, or from the south to the north as well. Now, this is an important quote that we see on the right-hand side. Surround yourself with people who talk about visions and ideas, not people. We already know, without no vision, the people perish. So we're not, in this particular aspect, endorsing the debating. We're not endorsing the slandering. We're not endorsing the tale bearing. You understand? We want to endorse brothers and sisters and elders and those in attendance. Thank you for the patience and the time that you took out of your schedule, either live or later on, to listen to such a presentation. And we hope that you all will patronize the brothers, the sisters, and the elders in this particular presentation. Surround yourself with people who talk about visions and ideas, not people. That becomes of great importance because there are people who advertise debating, who advertise what we say as riba or rib or contention. That's not what this is for. This is about showing the business aspects of good business partners. Next slide, please. HebrewFresh.com. Now, this is sponsored by a brother that I know personally. When I say personally, I mean since we were little children playing basketball in Brooklyn. You understand? The brother's name is Rob Zuridan. Now, obviously, before I did this here, I actually got permission for such. You understand? I spoke to everybody on this before I advertised their products and services. The items that you see there, I can vouch is of quality, but there's more items that that particular brother offers, and you can go to HebrewFresh.com and you see book bags, sneakers, clothing, and things of that nature. So when we talk about the aspect of wanting to support our people and wanting to endorse our people, you can't, especially if you understand the genre of the channel, House of Israel, you can't get any much more further than having something on you with the name Hebrew on it. And I'm telling you, it's of very good quality. So go to, brothers and sisters, that particular site, HebrewFresh.com, and you can see what you can glean from there. This also is an item that is presented by the same brother by going to that same site, HebrewFresh.com, HebrewFresh.com. The website, when you care to, you can see all the available products from footwear to clothing, and that's shown book bags. All right? So, brothers and sisters, we want to sit there and move on to the next particular slide. Thank you. Now, this particular brother right here, you can reach out to him on Instagram. All right? Instagram.com/LE_COLOSSALE. And what I asked in there and saying is want beats, want to be moved to move. What do I mean by saying that? Want to be moved to move. When I do a PowerPoint or a presentation and I'm putting the information together online, there are certain music beats that I hear that actually motivate me. And it's not to be preachy, but you know, as the saying goes, music has energy. And so, in that particular regard, it can make you feel uplifted. It can make you feel sad. It could make you have memories. It could sit there and cause memories. So, these are things that we just want to point out in that particular regard. So, you can reach out to that brother on his Instagram by going to Instagram.com/LE underscore COLOSSALE. Like colossal. All right, the French way of saying colossal. So I just wanted to point that out in that particular regard. All right, we want to go on to the next slide. All right, Nature Oil Products. The sister makes beard oil, deodorant, lip balm, and butter with other natural products to come in the near future. All right, the email in order to reach this particular sister, her name is Rishona Botlevi, and you will go, and I want to sit there and highlight this. All right, so we can sit there and see what we're talking about for edification purposes. You will go to this particular email right here. All right, in order to reach out to the sister and to be able to see what other products that she also has. She's also on Facebook at and I checked it out myself, www.facebook.com/natural deodorant is fun. So you would type that in and you will begin to see many products that that particular sister has. All right. So let's go on because there's another slide in endorsement of the same particular one here. Natureoilproducts@gmail.com. I want to spell this out. NATUREALL products, PRODUCTS @gmail.com. The sister is from Guyana, a country in South America. For those interested, again, contact her. You can go to Facebook and go to www.facebook.com/natural deodorant is fun. Now, this is some of the products that she has. All right, for those with the beard aspect, the natural deodorant, I wanted to show some of the sister's products that she actually endorses and shares with the house of Israel and beyond. Okay, let's go on to the next particular slide. Okay. Nature Oil Products by Rishona, R-E, pardon me, RHESHONAH, Botlevi. Nature Oil Products. All right, so as you can see there, brothers and sisters, these are some of the other things that this sister offers. And you can go, we want to sit there and point this out one more time. All right, you will go to www.facebook.com/natural deodorant is fun, and you'll begin to see how you can acquire those particular items. All right. And so, one more time, when we start talking about endorsing our own people and supporting our own people, this is a channel that is in part dedicated to such, not just teachings and presentations, but also about promotions for our brothers and sisters and elders. Next slide, please. All right, what this one here is, brothers and sisters, is endorsement for an Israelite sister that actually has Hebrew literature, Hebrew books for children, puzzles for children, and a YouTube channel that is dedicated in regards to showing how Hebrew is easy. All right, what you would do is go to YouTube, right? And I checked it out myself. bit.ly/KEFARYOUTUBE. All right, as you see there, bit.ly/Kefar YouTube. And the website, brothers and sisters, that you will go to, all right, is www.thekefar.com. Now, part of her advertisement says, speaking of herself, I teach personalized individual Hebrew lessons, small group classes, and monthly boot camps. I also teach weekly lessons on YouTube, run Hebrew at the Kefar, a Facebook group for Hebrew learners and lovers, and post a Hebrew word for the day at Hebrew WOTD on Instagram. All right. So this is just something we want to show brothers and sisters about this particular sister right here. Her name is Tehillah Ben-Dan. All right. Now, brothers and sisters, I want to sit there and just briefly take the time out in regards to this. And I'm speaking to her and others. Ani melamed kitot ba'ivrit. I too teach Hebrew classes. But I want to sit there and endorse this particular sister's website and YouTube because hands down, her Hebrew classes that she does, no knock on self, just keeping it 100, is better than the classes that I do. It's just what it is. So I have no problem endorsing and helping and trying to promote and let it be known to the brothers and sisters and elders, all right, about the services that are offered. Some people may prefer a Hebrew teacher that's a female that could be more geared toward teaching the children, as opposed, not trying to knock on self, a grown man who's more so about dealing with a bunch of other grown men and women. Everyone may not have the same kind of tolerance and patience in dealing with children. And I can say, from what I saw, the sister's teaching, it's very, very useful. I would have my daughter watch that. You understand? So let's go on to the next particular slide for more information. Advertisement and items. She says of herself, I'm Tehillah, a language teacher, early childhood educator, and curriculum designer who founded the Kefar in 2012. This now is 2019. And we ask the Most High to continue to bless the sister to continue in her particular endeavors. My mission with the Kefar is to support Hebrew and Torah learning through Hebrew courses, educational resources, and children's books. I encourage you to browse the site and see how the Kefar can best support you. Now, remember when I spoke about the aspect of the sister having puzzle letters and everything like that? That is something that she advertises. So one more time and review this here. Go to the website, www.thekefar, THEKEFAR.com, as you see there. Okay? Next slide, please. Judah Property Services. You can look this up on Facebook, brothers and sisters. If you have a Facebook account, you can go and look up Judah Property Services. Now, what you're looking at, all right, we want to point out is the before and after matter, right? Or should I say on the left-hand side, brothers and sisters, you got the top here, that's the after. And on the bottom, that's the before. You see the difference? When the brother does his particular work, all right? As stated, everybody that I'm endorsing in this is of people that is of good standing and moral character. So the brother who does this, Judah Property Services, his name is Ithamar Yehuda. All right. And you're not going to sit there and have to run after the guy to try to find out where's he at. I paid the guy, what's going on with. No, it's not like that. You're not going to see that man in some kind of small claims court over the fact that the job was done shoddy or the job was done not up to par. I can vouch for this man. You understand? Now, when you're looking at the aspect of the right hand side, that's the above picture, that's the before. And as you can see, the after. Now, what I want to point out, and I want to circle something in this, because this is something that caught my eye. You know, as a person who, well, I live in an apartment now, but when I did have a house in Jersey, this is something that did struck my eye. You see how this is like gated up right here where you see me circling? And there's no gates here where you now see me circling. That's because of the quality of work. You don't have the garbage still sitting there in the front. You understand? You don't sit there and see the debris around left and right and so forth and so on. That's called quality. I can vouch for that man's services. So go to Facebook, right? And go to Judah Property Services and look up the brother Itamar Yehuda, and you will begin to see more in that particular regard. Contact the man by telephone. You would reach out to him by contacting him 404 468 1834. 404 468 1834 for quality and dependability. All right. And as you can see, you have here your befores and your afters. All right. So I just want to show that for edification purposes. All right. Here's the before. Here's the after. And I want to sit there and color code this maybe a little different. We're going to put the before in the red. Like when you're dealing with the bank, you in the red. That's not a good thing. And then we're going to show, and I'm going to just pick it because it's one of my favorite colors, the blue. This is the after. Then we have here, one more time, brothers and sisters, the quality of work that the brother does. You see the difference in the picture in the bottom on the left-hand side and the top? I'm telling you, I'm not going to endorse somebody who I think and understand to be shady, because that would hurt me by endorsing that. Well, that brother Yeshaya, he sat there and endorsed it. I'm not being dragged to somebody else's malaki and foolishness. So if you respect the channel and if you know that you need some of these kind of products or services, or you know someone else who does, pass the information on. Next slide, please. Athalia's Beverages at gmail.com. Now, that right there is the email that you will contact the particular lady, the particular woman who makes this. And I kind of felt funny by saying it, just by saying Athalia's Beverages, because this is a person who was a peer to my mother. So she's in my mother's generation. So I would say, out of respect, mother or Ima in our Hebraic understanding, but just for business purposes, I would say Athalia's Beverages at gmail.com. And this is something that happened when I was about to go on one of the flights. It says this: I can vouch that the drinks the lady makes are good. I have had them myself, and I have had them myself. Hands down, I'm not making this up. They're good. I remember telling the people at the airport, now that happened to be the airport in North Carolina called Douglas and the city called Charlotte, right? I will wait and drink the juice instead of throwing it out when I was by TSA. Because you know already, not getting sidetracked, TSA, you come with anything over like 3.5 ounces or something like that, they throwing it in the garbage. Or if it's sealed, I swear they keep it for themselves. But that's another subject. You understand? Getting back into this right here, the juices are good, and you can go, brothers and sisters, to Athalia's Beverages at gmail.com, and you can order those juices and contact and be in communication with the particular woman who endorses her own aspect. All right? Sorrow and lemon ginger beverages. Okay? I'm telling you, I can vouch. I've drank them. They are good. Okay? Next slide. Oh, I want to spell this out for those who are listening. The site, Athalia's Beverages at gmail.com. ATHALIA BEVERAGES@gmail.com. So there's nothing wrong with that particular aspect. Next slide. The sister ITIYAH's information to get the following. All right. Fringes and Wearable Art by, and I want to sit there and, brothers and sisters, highlight this. Kodesh Life Designs. Also serving biblically clean home style cuisine in Augusta, Georgia. Follow me, speaking of herself, at ITIYAH's Cuisine on Facebook for more information. And I want to spell this out, brothers and sisters. ITIYAHS Cuisine. CUISINE on Facebook. I actually am subscribed to that particular one. I click like on it and everything on Facebook. And we're going to go over some of the products and so forth that particular sister actually has. All right. Next slide. Fringes, food, and artwork on clothes. Now, what you're seeing on this part here, we want to show with the laser part, right? These are fringes. Now, for all of the people in the house of Israel, we already know what that is. There's nothing wrong with endorsing your sisters in this particular regard. All right? I remember buying fringes for years. And as a brother who does not know how to make fringes like that, but wants fringes, there's nothing wrong to sit there and endorse and promote the businesses that our people offer to our people. All right? So that's what these are here. Okay? Now, what you're looking at here is some of the different food items that the sister offers. And I want to state in the next slide something about that particular case. All right? Okay. Now, what you're looking at here is some of the artwork that she does. It says YAHWEH, YIREH. Now, as a Hebrew speaker, what that says for English speakers is God provides. God will provide. God will see. That's what that means. All right. So I just want that to be promoted and shown for edification purposes. And this is some of the food that she also makes. So let's go on to the next slide for more information. Here we see more of the fringes that the sister makes. All right. So I just want to point this out for edification purposes. All right. Now, this is even more stuff that the sister offers as far as vegan meals and smoothies are sold locally. This is what I mean when I stated I want to get to a particular point. This sister, not to get too much into a personal business, all right, is in the state of Georgia. So you would have to contact her. You understand, if you're in that particular vicinity, in order to get the meals brought to you, or you can work it out however you will acquire it from her in that particular regard. All right. You're not going to have that plate of food mailed to New York in the Bronx. It just won't work that way. You understand? But what you can do if you're in New York is endorse the fringes, because you don't have to sit there and worry about it spoiling or spilling or anything of that sort. You can sit there and endorse, brothers and sisters, the clothing and the aspect of the designs that she does on clothes as well. All right. All right. So let's go on, okay, to the next particular slide. Vegan meals and smoothies are sold locally. And when I do go down to Georgia, I do intend to endorse myself. Okay. Now, ITIYAH's Cuisine. All right. ITIYAH' Cuisine. You can reach at 317 560 8430. 317 560 8430. All right. 6 wings and fries, $8.95. Spaghetti, 4 wings, garlic bread, 6-piece, wing only. So as you can see, for the meat eaters, the sister has something for you. And for the vegans, because there's a lot of brothers and sisters, certainly in DC, you understand that's on that. She got something for you too. Go down there to Georgia, contact the sister, you understand, and patronize. We want to go back and show a more confirmation on how to contact. All right? Follow me, speaking of herself, ITIYAH Cuisine, ITIYAH Cuisine on Facebook. Now, when this is uploaded, all of the information will be in the description on how to contact everyone whose business was endorsed in this PowerPoint. All right? So if you didn't hear it live, when you're hearing it later, just look in the description and you will begin to see everything that we were speaking about with all of the information on how to contact the brother, the sister, the elder, etc. All right? Now, this right here is some of the work that the sister does. And I don't think you can't get any more Hebraic orientated than this. You understand? We all know what this is a depiction of, so it ain't too hard to figure that out. You understand? The work done by the sister ITIYAH. The sister does reprints on canvas and t-shirts. She also does the artwork on jackets. She makes wearable art. Endorse her. You understand? Hopefully you will. So if you want work done on your clothing or a piece of clothing, contact her and you and her can work out the business details from that particular point. Next slide. Expect nothing but quality. If you want your graphics done, look no other place than my friend and brother, Chief Naftali Dan. This is a person, like I stated in the first one. Remember, this is promoting the business of good business partners, part 2. He was also featured in part 1. And when we get to part 3, he'll be in that too. Because if you want quality work, go to that brother. He did the book cover for the updated Deuteronomy 28 book that I have. And for many people, they were like, oh my gosh, that cover looks so great. The brother work. He's not lazy. Ever since I've known Naftali Ben Dan, pardon me, Chief Naftali Ben Dan, I'm 39 now. Ever since I've known him since the age of 14, and he's older than me, not going to disclose his age, all right? He's always been a person that's about aboda, aboda, aboda. And for the Hebrew speakers, you may want to go into the class with the sister Tehillah. The word aboda means what? Work, all right? So that's what this brother is about. Contact him at 718-744-7371. Or you can go to Gmail at 360graphicsplus@gmail.com. Let me spell that. GRAFIXPLUX 360 GRAFIXPLUX@gmail.com. I'm telling you, the brother's work is phenomenal. All right? So, with the time allotted, are there any questions or comments concerning this? Because this is the last PowerPoint that I'm presenting in this particular case. All right. The brother Benjamin in the chat says he has one. A question or a comment? Brother said, I was wondering if there will be a written directory of Hebraic services or perhaps an online database. That's not a bad idea. We can start off from doing these kind of promotions and then go on from there. Like make a website with just this kind of thing as opposed to just only doing it by PowerPoint in this particular case. That's a beautiful idea. So we're going to work on that. Thank you for that question, which actually is now going to become an idea. All right. See, this is why each one builds with one. All right. For the brother Soul J Yah inside the chat, this is, as you can see, with your permission, your particular slide that we went over. All right. And I think I got the pronunciation in French correct, but nonetheless, I did have it stated in letter form for the people as well, verbally. All right. Now remember, surround yourself with people who talk about visions and ideas, not people. Giving honor and praise unto the creator and the maker of heaven and earth. Shalom. Share, subscribe, like, comment. Have a good day, good night, good week.